So my number one tip is take the first step. We are always told that take the first step, take the first step. A lot of us hear it all the time and we just don't understand it. We don't know where to begin. We're scared, we're fearful. But the idea is that when you take that first step, whether that first step is creating an email address for yourself or buying a website or creating an email that is going to tell somebody else about your services or reaching out to network, whatever that first step might look like, take it. Because the minute you take that first step, you are starting to build momentum in your business. You are also getting over the fears and the doubts that creep in, because whether you are in day one or whether you are on day 1,000, you are going to have doubts that creep in. But what really helps overcoming those doubts is taking that next step or taking that first step. Because the more steps you take, you realize how capable you are, how equipped you are, and how intelligent you are. But you also realize that you have courage, and that courage builds confidence in you, which allows you to overcome those doubts that keep creeping in, because those doubts can be thieves of joy and of your dreams and of your destiny. So take that first step. It is so important. Number 2, I've had a lot of issues that have come up during launch time with people that I might have hired or systems in general that I have in place and whatever, but have your systems in place. Have the SOPs out there, the standard operating procedures of doing something. Have them ready to go. Write them as you're going along. Have your, whoever's on your team, have your team members write their SOPs for the different tasks that they're performing. So the SOPs are just standard operating procedures, which basically is why you're doing something and what is the purpose of that, why it's important in your business, what are the steps A through Z to get that task completed, and when is the task completed? What does a completed task look like? And have it written down, have all the tools in place, have the logins in place, or where to get the logins, or, it's just something where it's easy access and it's also literally anybody can pop in, look at those SOPs and figure it out. Because that's the whole point. We don't want to be dependent on any one person. You become dependent on the process and the position, but not on the person. Life happens, dynamics change, people go in and out. And so we cannot depend on one person, but we can absolutely depend on the process that's been set out and laid out for us and the systems that have been placed. So keep that in mind. Number 3, lean on others. It took me a long time to lean on others. Now, whether that leaning is on your parents with regards to helping with child care or helping with certain things or running some errands, or leaning on your team members, or leaning on tools that are out there for you to use for organization or for payment systems, or even leaning on things like Instacart or HEB curbside pickup, whatever it is, lean on others and things that allow you to be more productive, allow you to be more efficient, and allow you to have more time on your hand to do what you need to do. So that way, what happens is that you're able to make space. You're able to make space for growth, and you're able to make space for yourself to do better in whatever you are trying to do. But you're also allowing yourself to lean on others and allow them to be in their zone of genius. And so if you're not good in accounting, hire someone who can help you with that. If you're not good with sending out emails or, the back end of your business, hire somebody to do that. Social media, hire somebody to do that. Things that are not essential for you to do. Things as an entrepreneur where you are not making the revenue, because as an entrepreneur, your actions for your business should be revenue making action. If your actions are not revenue building actions, then lean on somebody else to do that one particular action. Because as entrepreneurs, you're generally a visionary and you're somebody who's acting on your visions. You are the face of your business. And so leave space and time for you to do what you do best, and that is to generate revenue for your business, right? Number 4, know your values. And the reason for that is because I think they're so important. Whether we have identified our values or not, we all have core values. Values that when they are triggered or when there's friction, there is going to be a reaction to that value system. And so whether it is something that we are exhibiting in our business, or while we talk to others or message to others, or whether it is a value that we are showing up in our marketing, in our finances, in our website, anything, our values show up. And eventually, if we don't identify them, we don't know why something might trigger us. But the way we act and the way we react is basically based on our value system. So find out your core values. So number one, take the first step. Number two, have your systems in place, your SOPs in place. Number three, lean on others and learn to delegate and let go and not micromanage. Number four, know your values. With that, I wish you well, and also I will see you next week. Bye.